YouTube, hello. We're going live tonight with TikTok and Instagram. Okay, so let me get them on the line. We're live on YouTube. Okay, let's get it together on TikTok. So we're live on YouTube. You guys come on in. We are live on TikTok. You guys come on in. And we're also going to be live on Instagram in 3, 2, 1. Hello, if you are on YouTube, please say hello in the chat so I can see your name. I can't see y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, TikTok. Hey, Instagram. Honey, we live every damn well. They ain't playing with us. They're not playing with us. Share it live. Let everybody know. Hey, Fifi. Honey, they can't stop shit. Okay? Come on in. Y'all come on in. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TikTok. And we are live on Instagram. They ain't stopping shit. They don't have to kick us out. Come on in, y'all. Share the live. Let everybody know that we are live. Hey, y'all. Hey, Arlene Williams on YouTube. Hey, Samantha on YouTube. Hey, Yvonne. Hello, Miss Keisha. You got your notification? Girl. Oh, gosh. Not now. Hey, y'all. Hey, you guys. Michelle, hey, girl on Instagram. Is it Yasmin on Instagram? Sonata, hey, friend. The Real Tip, hey, girl. Hey, Bridget Hair Boutique. Hey, friend, how are you? Child, we live everywhere. Let me see what's going on with TikTok because they're the only ones talking about some good connection. Okay, they want me to kick the 18-year-olds out, which is fine. Y'all, I'm sorry. They don't want y'all in here. Hi, you guys. Come on in. Miss Bell on YouTube. How are you? Nikita, how are you? Now, if you are on TikTok, you guys know they got some crazy stuff going on, which is fine. They do what they want to do with their site. It's fine. But I put my YouTube information up and my TikTok information up. So if you come over to TikTok, or I'm sorry, if you come over to Instagram, or if you come over to YouTube, we're going to talk how we want to talk. Okay? Hey, girl. Hold on, because I'm dealing with so many devices, y'all. Come on in. Where y'all at on TikTok? Y'all coming over to YouTube? Okay, let me pin y'all. Bridget, hey, Bridget. Ellen, hey, girl. Vivi said, hope all is well on YouTube. Hey, y'all. Give me a second on TikTok because they suppressing my visibility. They think I'm promoting something. Why? I don't have nothing in my background. This is what I'm saying. I have nothing in my background. Maybe it's the verbiage. Let me just take the verbiage off. Hold on, y'all. On TikTok, I'm going to take all the verbiage off the background, and then I'm going to come back in because for some reason they think that I'm promoting something, and I'm not. I'll be right back. See, this is what I'm saying, y'all. TikTok is tripping. They don't want me to put nothing on my background. Let me just take all the words off. All I put was health and wellness. Oh, or maybe because I have my background for. They're going to kick me out, y'all. They're going to say she don't care. She really don't care because I don't. Let me put this over here. Hey, Miss Tapman. Yes, friend, I am married. Okay, let me give TikTok a second. I know they're saying, we sick of her. Okay, it's fine. Hey, friend. Hey, Deshelle on Instagram. Gather with Gates. How are you? Is it Miss Yaya? How are you, friend? You just came over from TikTok. Okay. Hey, friend. Let me see if they're going to keep trying to suppress me, y'all. How are you guys doing tonight? Y'all, from today moving forward, we are talking about health and wellness. Okay? Health and wellness. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about anything other than that. We just getting in touch with each other. As long as TikTok is in the chat, we're just catching up. If you guys want to come over to YouTube, hey friend, hey Carrie. Vivi said her A1C is down to 5.5. That's amazing. Okay, I think TikTok just wanted me to take all the words off. So I took all the words off. So they are pushing my live out. So more people are being able to see me. Hi, you guys. Breaking news. Did y'all hear the news that's going on in TikTok world, y'all? I was on live last night. Honey, I ain't know shit. They don't want us to talk about certain things. You know, they feel like the community is getting out of hand. Let me turn the music down so y'all can hear me. They feel like the community is getting out of hand. That things are being influenced in a negative light. So I guess this is their way of cracking down on what's negatively being pushed, which is fine. I agree with that. You know, I can't complain about that. You know, if they feel like people are being harmed by some of the content that is being pushed out, you know, they shut it down, which is fine. You know, them people can do whatever they want to do with their platform. Is it okay? So here's the thing on TikTok. We're not talking about any MEDSs on TikTok. They don't want y'all to do that, okay? They don't want me to discuss anything like that with y'all. So if y'all have any side effect questions, anything that's related to nursing, I'm allowed to do all of that. But if you guys are wanting to continue y'all's health journey, you know, with the medical professionals that I am partnered with, you can click the links in my bio and all the information is there under my health journey. There's a link for you to click on TikTok, my health journey. If you are on Instagram, if you go to the link in my bio, the information is there. And you guys on YouTube, every time I post a video, the link will always be in the descriptions for you guys. Now, if you guys are content creators and you are having issues over here on TikTok, I welcome you to come over to Instagram, you guys, and YouTube, because you don't have problems like that over there. We don't have these kind of problems. We do what we want. I mean, the only thing is I'm not sure on Instagram, but I know for sure on YouTube, they will get you for copyright. That's why I just turned the music down, because my YouTube video that we did last night, I'm not getting paid for it because I had music playing in the background. That's the only thing YouTube don't play. They don't play about their copyright stuff. So if you are a content creator and you are considering coming over to YouTube, just know you can do what the hell you want to do. You can say what the hell you want to say. Just don't be playing people music in the background. That's pretty much it. Don't be using people pieces. You know, don't be using other people's original content, posting it and stuff like that, or they will get you for copyright, you know. But outside of that, you'll be fine. So Carrie Stewart said that they watched my live yesterday morning and they learned a lot. Thank you. And thank you for watching it, friend. Thank you for watching it. I appreciate you. So if you guys are on TikTok, please come over to Instagram or come over to YouTube, because momentarily I'm going to mute you guys because we got stuff to talk about. We got business to take care of. Okay, and I put the information right here, y'all. Y'all, TikTok just don't want me to talk to y'all like that no more. And it's okay. Hey, Miss Linda's Journey on YouTube. How are you? How are you, friend? And I'm not going to be on long. What happened? What new guidelines are you referring to? What happened? So, Victoria, on TikTok, and for everybody else who don't know, new guidelines came out on yesterday, and the TikTok the TikTok legal team no longer wants people in the health community to influence stuff. Okay. And so it's certain things that we can talk about, it's certain things that we cannot talk about, and GLP-1 meds are one of them. So, you know, that it is what it is. Okay, so if you guys are still interested in that type of content, you guys have to now come over to Instagram, and you have to come over to YouTube. So someone says move to Twitch. I'll follow you there. Okay, friend. I will look that up because I don't even know what that is. I'll look that up. Today is my press day, and so I am going to be giving my MEDs tonight on live. Oh, I heard that some people are going over to Clapper. I don't even know what that is, friend. I don't know where the other AMBLE partners are, but y'all, let me tell y'all something about this whole AMBLE situation. You know, according to the guidelines, they're not talking about medical professionals. They're talking about people who be on here just saying anything. So I did get a warning, and I did have to submit my licensure for all my warnings to come off. That's how they took my warnings off when I submitted my licensure, showing that I was a medical professional. So if you are a medical professional, they may give you a warning, but just know that once you submit your licensure, you should be fine after that. But even with that happening, I'm still not going to go against their community guidelines. Even as a professional, a medical professional, I'm not going to do it because it's not worth it to me. I don't really care that much, you know, to lose my page, to it's not that serious for me because I have other platforms. We're live on Instagram and we're live on YouTube as well as TikTok. We have other avenues, y'all. Y'all don't have to risk y'all's following, you know, just to talk about something that, you know, people can follow you. If they want the information, they're gonna come. It's fine. Okay. Friend, it starts. Somebody is asking about when the MEDs will be effective. It's different for everybody, friend. It just depends on what your medical history is. It depends on what other medicines you're on. If you have so much inflammation in your body secondary to obesity, if you have chronic kidney disease, it depends on if you have diabetes, friend. So everybody is different. For me, it works immediately. Like right now, the medicine that I'm on right now, it's working a little bit too much. Hey, Nurse Carla. If you want to come over to YouTube or Instagram, I'm live in those two areas, friends. It's some things that I want to talk about. I'm trying to build community there. So I'm trying not to be censored. I don't want to be censored. I don't want to be. So that's why I put my information in the background. Every time I go live, I'm going to put my information in the background. And I'm trying to see, how do I mute myself? Oh, there you go. And so in a little bit, I'm gonna be muting my microphone. So y'all can see me, but y'all won't be able to hear me in a little bit. So if y'all don't mind, come over to Instagram and come over to YouTube. And also when I am showing things to everybody, when I am showing things that TikTok will deem as a violation on you guys, I'm going to have to blur the screen for y'all. I just want to give you guys an opportunity to move over because I am not going to be censored. It's not going to happen. I got too much to say. My mouth too big. They gon' banana me. Miss Linda's Journey says your channel is awesome. Thank you. Jessica, I'm sorry. Life with Vivi says YouTube is a safe space. That's why I came back to my channel. And I am so glad to see you there. Vivi, can you go live yet on YouTube? Because we need to be going live together. Just came over from TikTok. Okay, got you, friend. We finna talk about it. Hey, Bridget. I'm drinking a tea. This is tea, friend. Is your handle the same on YouTube? Look, baby, it's right here. YouTube, Keisha Dixon. These are my handles on TikTok, you guys. So come over, and when y'all come over, I'm gonna post y'all on the screen so everybody can see that you're here. Right. So Shop CE said if they get TT up and out of here, it will help us to build up our other platforms. And it's so true. Got you. I got you, friend. Trillis is here from TikTok. Hey Kima. Hey Black Butterfly. Y'all, one of my mods is in the building on TikTok. Hey friend. How are you? Okay, so everybody is coming over to YouTube and Instagram. I only watch you on YouTube, never TikTok. You do a fantastic job informing and teaching us. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rosemary on YouTube. Hi, Casey. Yeah, I just love Casey. Hey, Casey. We're moving over to YouTube and Instagram. So I'm live on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube right now, friend. So whenever I'm gonna wait about 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna get started with our our little business. So if you want to come over to one of the other platforms, that's where I'll be. Miss Patty Ann, I'm gonna answer this question in a second on YouTube. But let me get my MEDs because we finna do that. We finna do that on live so I can show y'all the business. Hey, Bridget Hunt. Miss Patty Ann says she's on the ZEP. Miss Bridget Hunt is here. Did you come over from TikTok? Let me just get my material and my stuff. Here. Can you brought that bag in here and now? I want to show you guys how easy it is. And we're not going to be on live long. I just wanted to come on live so I can show y'all what I do. Just give y'all a quick little spiel for those of you who are new and to show y'all what I do on my press days. Been on 2 weeks, haven't. Okay, friend, you just have to give it some time, Henry. Give it some time, friend. We are moving over to come over to Instagram or come over to YouTube, Henry. Hey, Lazara. Hi, is this my classmate, Lazara? From high school, friend? Uh-oh, let me pin this. My friend, y'all, if you guys are not following my friend on YouTube, Kima Brantley is on YouTube, you guys. We have some fire stuff coming on YouTube. Fire. Bagada, how are you on Instagram? J is that yeah, I can't see. My screen's so dark, boo. JS Sabrino, hi friend. Miss Stephanie Rochester on Instagram, how are you? Southside 4412, how are you on Insta? Hey friend. Hey Sheila on Instagram, Miranda on Instagram, Lily on Instagram. Golly. Wait, hold on. It's good. I knew he was gonna do that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. One second, y'all. I know y'all can still see me, but I like my bright light on. It actually looked better like that, honey. I don't even need it. I don't need it, boo. You can turn it off. You can turn it off. You can turn it off, please. Thank you. Okay. So we're about to get started. Because I don't want to hold y'all. I don't want to be on live for a long time. I just want to answer the questions that I want to answer. So on TikTok, I'm gonna go ahead and mute just because y'all already know I have to mute. So if y'all want to come out and come on to YouTube or Instagram so y'all can hear me and so that y'all can see me. Okay. All right. Okay, so we are muted. Let me move them over, honey. We got to move them over, honey. They on punishment. Okay, so for everybody that is new here, first of all, let me just say thank you guys so much for coming over to YouTube and Instagram. I love educating you guys, and I want to continue what we have started. I want to continue to give you guys all the information that you guys need to be successful on your journeys without freaking being filtered, I mean, that's just what I desire to do. So Shop CE is saying some people stay on 2.5 and some feel some and no suppression until a high dose. Some lose slow, and some are super responders. We don't know until we take it where we fall. Okay, I understand that. But I think she's responding to Miss Patty was asking. Dose increases. I don't want them to see me. Doses increasing. She says, does increasing your doses increase weight loss? So no, friend. If you are, first of all, let me just say this. For everybody that is new here, we're talking about GLP-1 medications. Hold on. Let me show y'all. I forgot I can show y'all now. I can do what the hell I want. I can do what the hell I want. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Okay, so we're talking about GLP-1 medications. Okay, GLP-1 medications are medications that, first of all, they're endocrine medications, you guys. These medications were made for diabetics. And those of you who are OGs, y'all know this already. These medications were initially made for diabetic patients. And the first medication that was made was called Ozempic. Okay, Ozempic, y'all, Ozempic has been in the game for years. For years. Diabetics have been taking this medication for years, okay? And the design of the medicine, first of all, the active ingredient in in Ozempic is called semaglutide. What semaglutide is, it contains a hormone that your body naturally produces, which is called GLP-1. How do you know that you have GLP-1? You have GLP-1 because when you are eating and you start to get that feeling of fullness, that feeling of fullness is that hormone GLP-1 that is being released in your gut, that is now signaling to your brain that you are no longer hungry, that you are full, stop eating. Okay, so Novo Nordisk took that hormone and put it in a pen. They put it in the pen and they branded it as Ozempic. Okay, this has been in the game for years. Okay, so then Eli Lilly came into the chat in 2022 and they developed a medication called MOUNJARO. Okay, MOUNJARO, the active ingredient in MOUNJARO is TIRZEPATIDE. Okay, TIRZEPATIDE is in the family of is in the same family, right? So how Ozempic has only GLP-1 in it, and that GLP-1 is produced in your gut, MOUNJARO is the active ingredient is tirzepatide. It has GLP-1 and GIP. So it's dual acting. It has two hormones in it that is working to help you with delayed gastric emptying. With delayed gastric emptying, you get full faster. You stay full for a long time. You get a decrease in calorie intake, which ultimately helps you lose weight. That's how come people are so successful, is because they're full. They can't eat. When we start eating, y'all, a couple bites and we done. That's how we are so successful. Now, as a result of the medicine being set up that way, and because we are losing weight, and with weight, with being overweight, which is obesity, we carry inflammation. Everything is inflamed. We carry high fatty acids. We carry a lot of glycerol. We have high cholesterol. Our arteries start to harden. That's called atherosclerosis. We get blockages. All of the things, you guys. So when that situation cools off and it starts to resolve, because now we have these medications working for us, then okay, so now patients who are pre-diabetic don't become diabetics. Patients who are diabetic, all the medications that they're on, their doctors start to scale back, because now they're not having that inflammatory process that's secondary to obesity and diabetes. Everything is calming down. And on top of that, they are losing weight. Okay, so when primary care clinicians saw that patients were starting to be so successful in weight loss on Ozempic as well as on MOUNJARO, because keep in mind, in 2022, Eli Lilly was giving out coupons for patients to be on this medicine. They wanted us on this medicine. And the way they got us is they gave us coupons to come get the medicine for $25. That's how come so many people who were not diabetics were able to get it. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, y'all are not diabetic. How are y'all able to get these medications?" That we were able to get the medications as non-diabetics is because that's how Eli Lilly was branding it. They wanted the clients, they wanted the customers. Okay, so they gave us the coupons. We went and got it, and then bam, we were so successful. The GLP-1 community took off. It took off on YouTube, y'all. It took off on Instagram. It took off on TikTok. It was patients that was spreading the good news. Patients who were being successful was spreading the good news. Okay, so then bam, it gets so popular. Everybody freaking want it. Everybody want it. You know, diabetics want it. Patients who are obese want it. The people in Hollywood who got all their stuff, everybody want it. Okay, so now that everybody wants it, Eli Lilly has to scale back with who can get it. So in November of 2022, they started restricting the coupons. And this is for everybody who don't know what was going on. They started restricting the coupons. Okay, insurance companies started having restrictions. Okay, that's when prior authorizations became so freaking popular. What is a prior authorization? A prior authorization is a form that your clinician has to fill out that will show your insurance company and that you are necessary, that you are medically, that this medicine is medically necessary for you to be on it. So back then, everybody was starting to get denied, except for the OGs who had the coupons. We were safe because we had a coupon that lasted us a year. But those of you who came on the back end and who were just getting accoladed back in November of 2022, you guys were having insurance problems. Y'all were having prior authorization problems. So now at that point, we were looking for doctors to help us fill out prior authorizations to prove that obesity is a disease. That's what we were on. Okay, now we got to prove to the insurance companies that obesity is a disease. That's what we were doing back then. Okay, and we were doing good. We were doing good. So then, at the same time, Eli Lilly, the maker of MOUNJARO, they submitted a form to the FDA because now that this was FDA approved for diabetes, now they want it to be FDA approved for obesity. Okay, so now all of this time when they were doing that, patients were getting their doctors to fill out prior authorizations. That was the biggest thing back then. Fill out prior authorizations. People were getting approved. Patients that were obese but not diabetic were getting approved and were getting scripts written off label for MOUNJARO. Fast forward to 2023 November, okay? 2023 November, FDA approved MOUNJARO for obesity, okay? Now, mind you, at the same time, all the OGs coupons that we had as non-diabetics, our coupons expired. So now we are in the same pool with the other patients who were getting prior authorization. We got through in that same pool. So now all of us are trying to get prior authorizations done so that we can get these medications as well. Okay, so now everybody that was non-diabetic, we all was having issues getting prior authorizations done, fighting with our insurance companies and all of the things. That's when compounded versions of these medications started to become popular. That's what this is. Okay, this is the compounded version. What is compound medication? Compounded medications are medications that are not FDA approved. However, the FDA does govern the pharmacy board, and there are regulations that compounded pharmacies have to go by to make sure these medications are the efficacy is good, that they are being packaged good, that they are being distributed good, that they are being made in sterile rooms, you know, all of the things. So the pharmacy board has regulations for compounded pharmacies to fill these medications so that they are safe to the public. Okay, y'all following me? So in 2023, compounded medications started to become very popular when the OG coupon expired. Now, if I was smart, knowing that my coupon was expired, knowing that I was fighting a prior authorization, I should have started compound back then. I should have started compound back then. And a lot of people did. But because my neighbor is my pharmacist, I never thought that I would have a shortage issue, because we all knew that there was going to be a shortage issue. We all knew that. We all knew that it was coming because we knew that at some point it was going to get FDA approved. We knew that that once it got approved, then clinicians were going to be writing these medications for their obese patients. They're going to be writing these medications for their patients who are pre-diabetic. They're going to be writing these prescriptions for patients who have fatty liver disease. So we knew that it was going to become a shortage at some point. But even me, y'all, even me with my pharmacist being next door, I never thought that the shortage would touch me, because my pharmacist always made sure we had ours. Okay, so if I was smart, I would have been taking compound then and stockpiling my boxes like I do now. I can show y'all now. I can show y'all this on TikTok. Okay, so don't think I don't have boxes. I have medicine over here. I have medicine over here. The problem is, it's 3 of us in my household that are on GLP-1 medications. My husband is diabetic. My daughter was an obese child, okay, who was taunted, okay? So now that my daughter has the opportunity to be on GLP-1 medications, I, as her mother, have to make sure my child have her medicine. I, as my husband's medical advocate, have to make sure that he have his medicine by any means necessary. Now listen, as a nurse of 22 years, y'all listen to me and listen to me good. As a nurse of 22 years, starting in cardiovascular medicine, I was in cardiovascular medicine for 8 years, you guys. And then I went to med surg, and now for 12 years, I've been under the umbrella of emergency room medicine. The whole time I've been a nurse, I have always been at some form or fashion administering compounded medications. I said this so many times on lives, y'all. I never knew that people were so afraid of compound medicine. I thought, in the medical world, compounded medicine is normal because you guys have taken compounded medicines, whether y'all know it or not. A lot, I promise you. If you haven't, somebody you know did. Because compounded medicines are extremely important. There are some rare diseases, there are some rare cancers, there's some of everything that brand name medicine is just not going to cure. You have to go the compounded route. I tell y'all in my lives that when I had cancer, I was allergic. Hey, Miranda on Instagram. I was allergic to the chemo that they wanted to administer to me. So we had to go to a compounded. Every chemo session I had, I had to be serviced by a compounded pharmacy because I was allergic to the inactive ingredient that they were trying to dilute my active chemo in. So y'all have to think about it like that. And when it comes to compounded medications, there is a valid fear from the community on compounded medication. It's valid, y'all, because this medication, these GLP-1 medications are so on fire. People want these medicines so bad. Of course, they're going to have imposters, people that are going to, med spas, and not to throw med spas underneath the bus, but if somebody is trying to give you a tirzepatide or a semaglutide compound without a prescription from a doctor, that's a red flag, you guys. It's a red flag. And sometimes you'll think, common sense is just not that common. But when people don't know what they don't know. It's true. People don't know what they don't know. Some people, because they see the success of others, they want so badly to be on these medications. They want so badly to be a part of the therapeutic part of these medications. And they have such trusting personalities. They think that it's okay. A lot of y'all wouldn't believe how many people that come to the hospital and they trust their providers. And you're supposed to, but not everybody that approach you to give you something is a provider. So it's like some of us, we have to do our due diligence. We have to look up clinicians. We have to look up pharmacists. We have to look up pharmacies. It's okay because it's all public knowledge, y'all. You are as the public, as a part of the public and as a patient, you're entitled to all of the things. You're entitled to look up your doctors. You're entitled to look up your nurses. You're entitled to look up your pharmacists, and you're entitled to look up the pharmacy. It's all public record, y'all. It's all public. Okay, so where I was going with that is now that it's been FDA approved for obesity. Doctors are using it off label for all of the things: fatty liver, sleep apnea, headaches, inflammation. I mean, they can pretty much write it for whatever they want to write it for at this point, and they just have to do a prior authorization and get it approved through insurance companies. And then there are clinical trials going on for other things that this medication treats. Rheumatoid arthritis. There's so many other clinical trials that are going on. This medication is, people like to say it's a miracle. It's not a miracle, but it is damn sure therapeutic. It's damn sure therapeutic. Okay. So now that we have, everybody wanting the medication, there is a nationwide shortage, and we knew that it was coming. So now compounded pharmacies are strong, and it's like their compounded pharmacies are coming. Well, not compounded pharmacies, because compounded pharmacies have always been there. Telehealth companies are consulting compounded pharmacies, and now they are getting people to get their medications through them, right? Okay. So when the shortage affected me, okay, I went on TikTok And I asked on my live, you know, I see y'all on Compound, and I had been seeing it. I've been seeing people on Compound. Which compounded pharmacy, which compounded pharmacy is the best? Who y'all going with? Who's giving the best rate? Who's giving the best discounts? Who has the most quality medication? Because you got to ask all the questions. We can't be ignorant. You know what I mean? Like, even though it's cheap, is it good though? Is it coming from a quality pharmacy? We got to know all of the things. Is it cost effective? Is the quality of the medication good? And also, how's the customer service? Am I able to contact somebody when I have a problem? That's all the things that I was looking for. Okay. And people recommended a lot of companies. I used to consult for another company, y'all. At that time, I was not taking compounded medication because I didn't need it, because I had brand. Okay. Now, when I was met with the shortage, hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's go. You're so loud, buddy. Thank you. Okay, sorry, you guys. Okay, so how did I get on Compound? How did I start with Compound? The brand name medication that I take, y'all, is ZEPBOUND. Okay, I'm in maintenance. I lost 74 pounds. So I had bumped myself all the way up to 15 milligrams of ZEPBOUND. When I got to maintenance, I worked my way down. And I wanted to be on a dose where it was not suppressing my appetite, but it was not causing me to overeat. I just wanted to be on a dose that would not cause me to overeat. So I came all the way down to 7.5. When I got to 7.5, I felt like I wasn't making it to the end of the week. So I would take my injection. Day 1, I would have suppression. Day 2, day 3, day 4. On day 5, my food noise was strong on 7.5. So I bumped myself up to 10, right? So in December, I started on 10. That's where my maintenance dose was at, right? So one day I go to the pharmacy, and my they don't have it. They don't have it, right? And my pharmacist said it's on back order. I don't know when I'm going to get it. So that's when I started asking everybody on TikTok, you know, which compounded pharmacy are y'all using? Who have the cost effective? Who has the quality medication? And who has the best customer service? I need to know, because I have to purchase from me, my husband, and my daughter, because if my medicine not there, when his turn comes, his is not going to be there. Now, mind you, I still had 15 in my refrigerator. Okay, the 7.5 is my husband's. When he went into shortage and he couldn't pick his medicine up, his doctor bumped him down to 7.5 because that's all they had. That's why we have this box. This box has this is the dose that my husband is on right now. And then my pharmacist called me last week and told me, you have a dose in, come get it. That's how I got these boxes. But in the interim, someone suggested AMBLE to me. Okay, AMBLE Health is a telehealth company that I have partnered with. AMBLE Health is a telehealth company that I get my compound from. And they use Revive. Let me show Instagram first, you guys. Revive is a compounded pharmacy here in Houston. They sent me my compounded medication. Okay. 10 milligrams of TIRZEPATIDE. Okay. I went through AMBLE Health. When I got my medicine in the mail, the owner of AMBLE emailed me. She wants me to educate, you know, she wanted me to become a partner, mostly because I'm an educator, mostly because, you know, for all of the reasons that it's not even important. She wanted me to become a partner, and I was definitely interested in it because I had several conversations with her. We talked about the vision. We talked about, you know, my main thing was what are we doing that's different from everybody else? Because we can't be like everybody else. We have to be different. We have to, we have to be about the patient, because I'm coming from the patient standpoint, because I need compounds. So I need to know, how is it going to benefit me? Because if it's not benefiting me, it ain't going to benefit my following. These are the people that I talk to every single day. These are the people that I coach. These are the people who I influence. These are the people, that I have built a trust with. So what are we going to do? What are we doing different that other people aren't doing? And so she said to me, well, all of the overhead is in the cost of the medicine. So what does that mean? Y'all know there are some compounded pharmacies, not compounded pharmacies, but telehealth companies that will charge you a physician fee. They will charge you a subscription. They will charge you shipping. And then if you want to be a part of their nutrition program, they'll charge you for that. Some other stuff. There are things that they can charge you for. That's all overhead, right? Now, for those of you who don't know and who don't have business, who don't have like background on how businesses work when it comes to like buying stuff wholesale, let me tell y'all. When pharmacies or any company, it could be any branded anything. When they buy stuff, y'all, they buy stuff wholesale. It'd be dirt cheap. They buy it wholesale. They got to buy a certain amount of it wholesale. And then they can take what they bought and they can put all their overhead. Some of these places have brick and mortars. They got light bills. They got employees. So the price per patient, their overhead got to go in the price of whatever product they're selling. So what's happening is you guys are being charged the price of medication that has all the overhead in it. And then on top of that, y'all are getting charged physician fees, subscription fees, and shipping. So what AMBLE has decided to do was put all of that in the cost of the medicine. So they did that and still are cheaper. If anybody can tell me a cheaper company that gives, I'm not going to forget about the links, baby. If anybody can tell me any other telehealth company that is going to give you your medicine and not charge you a physician fee on top of that, as well as shipping, and then you have to subscribe, please tell me if there's another one. So Alexis is asking, are the compound medications like the generic? If you want to look at it, that's what you can say, friend. So the difference between brand and compounded is, with brand name medications, those are mass produced medications. It's produced in large amounts. But the similarity, the thing that makes them the same, is that the active ingredient in MOUNJARO is TIRZEPATIDE. The active ingredient in this compound is TIRZEPATIDE. It's the same, y'all. It's just the only difference is Eli Lilly has manufacturers who manufacture it for them, for the masses, but compounded pharmacies manufacture or make theirs in the compounded pharmacy, patient to patient, and they need a script to do it. 503A pharmacies need a script to do it. 503B pharmacies, they can outsource and then resell it to you. So AMBLE uses 503A pharmacies because they want your doctor to write you a script. Well, they provide you a doctor, but that doctor writes you a script. Okay, and then that script is sent to the compounded pharmacist, and that pharmacist is only making medication for you. And so that's what I like. Now, would I buy compounded medication from a 503 pharmacy? Of course I would. Y'all, 503B pharmacies are pharmacies like Walmart Pharmacy, CVS Pharmacy, Walgreens Pharmacy. And the reason why it's like that is because 503B pharmacies, they can make big batches of this medication. Each batch has to be tested, but they can make big batches to service a lot of people. It's not patient to patient specific. You understand? So that is why I would buy from a 503B pharmacy, because they have stricter guidelines. The reason why they have stricter guidelines and why they have to test every batch is because Congress had to set up a totally new category for 503B pharmacies, because with them making big batches of medication, it was harming the community. They were having a lot of adverse reactions to the medicines. So now, because that was happening, they have stricter guidelines, and the stricter guidelines are good. At least you know that each batch is going to be tested. Okay, so yes, I would get my compounded pharmacy from my compounded medication from a Walgreens. And for those of you who don't know, Walgreens, all of the big wig pharmacies that are 503B, they can compound. You know, the Walgreens and the CVS's that are attached to hospitals, if it's attached to a hospital, they compound in those pharmacies. They have compounded special pharmacy specialists in those pharmacies that are doing compounding. Did y'all know that? You're welcome, friend. So Vega on YouTube is asking, Keisha, I use your link to sign up for AMBLE this week. I got my meds today from Revive. I got 1 month, but I thought it was gonna be 3 months. Do you know if they changed the plan? So Vega, if you sign up through AMBLE and you ordered the starter pack, friend, look on your bottle and look to see how many milligrams is in your bottle, and look at your directions. Me and my friends were talking about that today. My vial came with 2 milliliters in it, 4 doses. But my friend's vial she got 2 big 3 milliliter vials. So you got to see how many milliliters is in your vial, friend. And your prescription is going to tell you how to give your medicine so that it will last you for 3 months. Carrie Stewart on YouTube, you guys, says, I went to Shed RX. They are a 503A pharmacy. I paid for a physician's exam and then $3.99 for TIRZEPATIDE. I think all of this month I'll switch to AMBLE. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So the thing about that, Carrie, is, you know, it is a business. It is a business, and they can charge you guys whatever it is they want to charge y'all, as if y'all willing to pay. And it's not to say the company that you went with is a bad company, but for me, it has to be cost effective. It has to be quality, and it has to be good customer service. I need everything. Hey, Brandy. I need it all. If you guys are interested in signing up through AMBLE, the links are in my bio, guys. On YouTube, the links are in my description. On TikTok, the links are in my bio. Hold on, let me talk to these guys. If you guys want to be a part of our conversation, we are talking about things that are that TikTok is not allowing me to talk in depth with. Come over to Instagram and YouTube, you guys. We are talking about health and wellness over there. If you guys follow my content on TikTok, you know exactly what it is that we're talking about. So come over to Instagram or come over to YouTube. We are live on Instagram and YouTube, you guys. So I just have you guys open on TikTok so you guys know where I am when I'm live. Okay? So we'll be waiting for you guys. And put your name in the chat if you're coming over to YouTube so I can post you so everybody can see that you're here. Black Butterfly, thank you so much, friend, for modding for me. I'm going to go ahead and mute the microphone, guys. Okay. So do y'all have any questions? Kimberly says hi from TikTok, y'all. Does anybody have any questions on Instagram? Let me make sure, because I'm not ignoring y'all. So Fifi says, hey, Keisha, I would love to join your private group if possible. I don't have a private group, friend. It's not private, babe. It's not private. Okay. You're welcome, Erlene. You're welcome. Okay, so I didn't want to hold y'all. I just wanted to give y'all this spiel. I just want to show you guys now how we administer our medication in the compounded community. Oh, and I also wanted to show you guys what these pens look like for those of you who don't know, because I can show y'all now. So if you get the brand name Ozempic, this is what your pen is going to look like. You're going to get one pen. It looks like this. Okay. And then they're going to send you needles. Your needles look like this. So you have replacement needles. Okay, Tamika, I got you, baby. I'm gonna go through the questions. Will insurance pay for compound? No, friend. It's out of pocket. But you can use your FSA card and you can use your HSA card with AMBLE. Hey, friend. Who's that? Thin Chick 46 _. Hey, friend from TikTok. Thank you for joining the live on Instagram. Okay, so that's how Ozempic would come. If your clinician orders Ozempic for you, that's how your Ozempic pens are gonna look. Okay. And then, okay, let me see what Tamika asked the question. So Tamika said, I signed up yesterday with AMBLE with your link. My payment is pending. Will someone be contacting me? Yes, friend. Give them 24 to 48 hours. And they contact you in the middle of the night. When I signed up through AMBLE, friend, I had signed up around between 12 and 1 o'clock. Girl, the doctor was texting me at 5 o'clock in the morning. He was texting me at 5 in the morning. Okay, let me see. Let me answer all these questions and then I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, Kima. Teresa, I will not forget. Y'all, T Jeter says, hey Keisha, here from TikTok. Kima, Carrie says she is so happy for you. Did y'all see Teresa Tucker is in the house? Did y'all see Paulette said it works? Y'all, Kima says it works. She's down 95 freaking pounds. If you guys are not following Kima on TikTok or YouTube, y'all missing out. Kima, can you put your TikTok name in the chat on YouTube? Carrie says she starts compound next week. Congratulations, friend. Miss Patty Ann said, I would take it if my insurance didn't cover brand. I know, right, Miss Patty? And that's the thing. You know, my insurance does cover brand. The problem is I'm having a problem getting it. Yes, I did get a box, but what I'm going to start doing is stockpiling my boxes. And I'm going to use compound for now because it's only going to get worse. You know, the shortage, hopefully Eli Lilly gets it together. But I'm just planning for the worst because I do not want to be without my medicine. I just can't. I can't do it. Miss Yaya says, I started over with 2.5. I'm so hungry. How soon can I inject? So what you mean, friend? You know, it's your injection is once every 7 days. I have attempted to sign up 3 times, but never finished. A little nervous and I don't know why. So wait until you feel secure, friend. Please do not do anything that you see somebody else is doing. Your discernment is speaking to you. These videos that I'm doing are education or are primarily for education. I do partner with a telehealth company, and it is a great telehealth company. We do use 503A pharmacies. It is a physician that is giving you your prescription, and it is certified compounded pharmacist that is making it specifically to your prescription. But wait until you feel comfortable with doing this, because it is going to be your own personal journey, friend. If you don't have the education for it yet, meaning like fully educate yourself and understand what is going to happen. Get it in your mind, get your thoughts together, prepare yourself. And then when you prepare, then you start, friend. Do not feel like anybody is pressuring you, because these lives are not to pressure you guys. It's to get you guys educated. It's to give you the information so that you can go back to your clinician, talk with them about it, talk to your spouse, talk to your sister, your mom, whoever. I'm sure all of y'all have medical people in y'all's families that are very knowledgeable. Okay, friends? So I promise you, I'm not pressuring y'all. I'm good. This is not that. This is not that type of life. True, the more I watch, the more informed I get. I appreciate you. You're welcome, friend. Oh, yes. And Bogan says, do your own research. Y'all have to fact check everything. I don't care who is behind the screen talking to y'all, what type of credentials they have. Don't do anything first and foremost without your primary care doctor knowing. And then also, don't do compound if you haven't called your insurance company to see if it doesn't cover brand. Don't, call your insurance company, see if you're covered under brand, see if you can get it covered through brand first. And then if you can't, then look into compounded medications, okay? Y'all got it? Because I promise y'all, whenever they call me to get my brand, it's just $25. Who don't want to pay $25? Y'all got it? So Vega M is asking me, have I tried my compound yet? If so, does it feel the same as brand? So yes, friend, I'm today is will be my third injection day. And I feel like my 10 milligrams of compound is stronger. So the next time I order, I'm going down to 7.5, but that's me. That's me. Okay? That's my story. It's too strong for me. Gracie Caldwell says, I lost 86 pounds in 3 months with 64 lost on 10 milligrams. I've been on 10 milligrams for 8 months and I'm off of two diabetic medications. I love that for you. I absolutely love that for you, Gracie. Let me tell you, when my husband was diagnosed with diabetes, his A1C was 13, y'all. 13. He was on 3 different types of diabetic medications. When he started MOUNJARO, his doctor put him on it for 3 months. When he went back, his A1C was 7. So they took him off of 2. So then he was on 1 in MOUNJARO. He monitored him again for 3 months. When he went back, his A1C was 5.4. So he came off of all of his diabetic medications, and he's now only on MOUNJARO 10 milligrams. This is what he takes as a diabetic. He's doing so good, y'all. And the man is down. His starting weight was 235. He 180 pounds now. Babe, let me see if he's gonna come. Let me see if he's gonna come show y'all. Honey, you busy? Oh, he said he's busy. Can you the YouTube want to see you? Okay, y'all. He said not tonight. He just got off the road, y'all. He's a truck driver. And it's late. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. It's 9:30. We're about to get off live. I'm about to get my injection. We're about to get off live. So Brandy says, it's true. I've been getting whatever. Getting whatever I can get my hands on. I noticed the suppression is not as strong the upper doses, but I'm still not able to eat a lot. I'm getting whatever to stock up. Yes, friend. Same. I have one box of ZEPBOUND that I was able to get, you know, after it's been 6 weeks, it hasn't been there. Ouch. Oh, my shoulder. So I'm just gonna continue to take my compound. I'm gonna continue to get compound, and I'm just gonna stock up on my brand because I don't want to be without my medicine, and I don't want my husband or my daughter to be either. So I've ordered him 10 of TIRZEPATIDE, and I've ordered my daughter 2.5 because the medication is strong for her. She's on 5 of ZEPBOUND. Let me show y'all what that look like. But it's too strong. The 5 is too strong for her. These are her pens. These are my daughter's pens. She takes 5. And she can't, these the last 2 that she have. She's going to take 1 tonight. She at the gym right now. As soon as she get back, she's going to take her 5. And it's been 2 weeks since she's taken it because they suppress her appetite really bad. So she's going down to 2.5 on compound. When you call your insurance company, what do you ask them? Do you cover MOUNJARO for obesity? What you're going to ask them, yeah. If you're not a diabetic, you're going to ask them if they cover MOUNJARO and what is the diagnosis code you need to use. Yes, friend. Thank you, friend. Vega M says, Keisha, I was pleasantly surprised to see the compound from AMBLE doesn't expire until September, which is great. I know. I thought it was only going to be a 28-day vial. Mine doesn't expire for 6 months as well. Do you know the information? This person is asking me. Hold on, let me post it so everybody can see. Do you know information on injecting in the belly after a tummy tuck? Would that affect how the medicine is absorbed or the bioavailability? So, friend, you can inject in your belly after a tummy tuck, friend, because are you doing the single dose pens or are you doing the compounded, the insulin syringes? Not that it matters. I just want to know. But yes, you can. Yes, friend. You know, you have a man-made belly button though. So stay away from your man-made belly button. Just do, you know, there's enough space on your belly for you to be able to inject. Okay. So any questions from Instagram? Any questions from Instagram? You're welcome, friend. The sleeve Nana, I've had a tummy tuck as well, friend, and I'm about to do my injection. I'm gonna show you exactly how I get my injection. Any other questions? Do y'all have any questions? Because I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna get my injection and then I'm gonna jump off. Okay, so this is the vial that my medication came in. It came from Revive. It came from Revive, and my concentration. My concentration is 10 milligrams to every 0.5 milliliters. And my directions on my box, my prescription tells me to give 50 units. So the first thing that you want to do is get your disinfectant, whichever one you're gonna use. I use witch hazel. Some people use alcohol. You can use chlorhexidine, or you can use betadine. Whatever you have, long as it's a disinfectant, y'all. Okay. And I have my little counting rounds. So the first thing I'm going to do is clean my vial. Clean my vial. I have a fruit fly in this kitchen. Make sure TikTok can't see me. Okay. And then I'm going to get a cotton round. And I'm going to clean my injection site. So I'm going to sit it here until I'm ready, okay? I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to aspirate 50 units of air because my dose is 50 units. So I'm going to aspirate 50 units of air. Y'all see? Can y'all see on Insta? And then I have to take that 50 units and I have to put it into the vial. This creates pressure in the vial. So when I draw back the medication, it comes into the syringe very easily. Okay. So you push your 50 units or whatever your directions tell you to do. You push that into your vial. Okay. Then you're going to flip your vial and you're going to aspirate however many units your dose is. My dose is 50 units. So I'm going to pull back to 50. Y'all see that? Okay. One moment, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to use my cotton round, you guys, and I'm going to clean my site. Y'all see good? Let me back the cameras up. Clean my site. Now I'm going to use the pinch method, you guys. The pinch method is you're going to pinch your skin. And when you pinch your skin, it deadens all the pain sensors underneath the skin. So you won't be able to feel the injection, okay? And I'm going to show y'all what the needle looks like. It's so tiny. Y'all see that? It's so tiny. Insta, can y'all see that? Okay, so we're going to use the pinch method. I'm going to pinch very taut, and I'm going to inject. And then I'm going to clean up. So that's my third dose. And in my vial, you guys, I have one more dose left. Okay. So it's so easy, y'all. It's so easy. I have one more dose left. Y'all got it? That's it. Anybody have any questions before we go? Anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions? So just to recap on TikTok, you guys, we had a wonderful conversation. We had a health and wellness conversation centered around GLP-1. So if you guys are interested in coming over during our lives, make sure you guys follow me on YouTube, Keisha Dixon, or Instagram, Charge Nurse Keisha. And you're welcome to come over to Instagram or YouTube whenever I go live. I'll be going live on both platforms. I'm actually going to be live on Facebook as well. I'm working on that. Because I just don't want to be censored, and I want to continue to educate you guys. I want to continue to make sure you guys have the best resources. I want to make sure you guys have the best, the facts. Okay, so we're going to keep it cute on TikTok, but we're going to do what the hell we want to do on the other platforms. So good night, you guys, on TikTok. I'll talk with you guys later. Anybody have any questions on Insta? It won't let me follow. What you mean, friend? It won't let you follow me where? You're welcome, Mish Live. You're welcome. If you guys are interested in AMBLE, you guys, the links are in my bio. Just know that there's no physician fees. There's no shipping fees. There's no subscription fees. You're only paying for your medications. The medications are extremely safe. I'm a nurse. I take the medication. I've ordered it for my husband and my daughter. And it comes from 503A compounded pharmacies. Okay. I need to turn some of these lights down. Okay. You're welcome, friend. This is very good education on how to inject properly. You're welcome. You're welcome, friend. How have you lost any weight on compound? I lost 5.5 pounds, friend. But listen, I've been eating crawfish for the last week and a half. So I'm pretty sure it's more than that. You know, wherever sodium goes, water will follow. So I've been doing the most with sodium lately. So if I'm down 5.5 pounds with all the sodium that I've been eating, I promise you it's more than that. But I'll give y'all a real number in a couple weeks. In a couple weeks. You're welcome, friend. Have a good night. What about the air bubbles if you get them? Okay, that's a great question, Kimberly. Let me show you what to do. So when you draw on your syringe, friend, and there's an air bubble, all you have to do is tap the syringe like this. And when the air bubble gets to the top, you just push it out. That's it. That's how you get rid of your air bubbles. You just tap the syringe like this. And the air bubble is gonna rise. When it rises, you just push it out, friend. It's just that simple. Thank you, friend. Good night, Brandy. Marcella, she says thank you for all the information. You're welcome. So Vega, it was 5.5 pounds the first week, friend. I know I've lost more than that. It was the first week I was down 5.5 pounds. But I wasn't eating anything. Listen, I was like really not eating nothing, friend. That medicine is so, my prescription, this 10 milligrams is so strong for me. So that's why the next time I order, I'm going to do 7.5 because I'm at maintenance. I don't desire to lose any more weight. I also take this medication because of inflammation. I have rheumatoid arthritis and it helps me with pain. So that's really why I am on it now. I've lost all the weight I need to lose. So that's really, I don't really want to lose any more weight. So that's another reason why I'm going down, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, friend. How's your energy? My energy is good, friend. It's good. I work under the umbrella of emergency room nursing. So I'm either in the ER or I charge a 20-bed clinical observation unit, which is an outpatient unit. So, girl, I be moving. My energy is good. But you can always ask your clinician to add B12 to your medicine. Mine is in sterile water. So if you feel like you may have some energy issues, ask them to dilute your tirzepatide with B6 or B12 when you have your appointment with your clinician through AMBLE. Okay, I love you guys. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We'll be live again. Good night, you guys.